Okay, so here's what all right, so you're right, okay? Now do you understand why this answer and this answer are the same answer? Because this, right, which I already got this for the answer. I already got this, right, which I would expect most of you guys to raise your hands. Okay, so that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So here's the thing, there's a 1 in front of that x, right? So you see it's negative 1 over 3x, right? That's what you got right there. Okay, and then what's negative 6 divided by negative 3? Positive 2. That's what you got right there. So you see both these guys are the same thing, right? They're both the same. Two different ways of writing the same answer. Everybody good so far? All right, so far so good. That's great. You got this. Now here's what you got to see today. You didn't see it yesterday because I didn't want to give you too much. There's another way to say find the inverse. There's another way to say find the inverse, and you've got to know this for the test. You've got to know this for the test. Here's the other way you say inverse. You take f of x and you put a negative 1 up here. F of negative 1 of x, which means in mathematical language, what's the inverse? Okay, so this would also become f of negative 1 of x. Okay, once again, in mathematical language, that means find the inverse. That's the inverse, right? Everybody clear so far? Okay, so far so good. To prove this is an inverse, what you do is this. You have to figure out what is f of negative 1 of x. And you also have to show what is f of negative 1 of f of x. Okay, you have to show me what those two things equal. F of negative 1 of x, okay, which is a compound function, right? When you're studying, you're going to take this, right, and put it into x for that, right? Okay, so you're going to write down what? 6 minus 3, right? And then parentheses, negative 1/3 x plus 2, right? Okay, now tell me what you would do next. The next thing you're going to do is distribute what? The negative 3 now, not the 3, the negative 3. Distribute the negative 3 to there, right? Okay, so we're going to get what? 6. Now what's negative 3 times negative 1/3? 1. 1 what? 1 x. Positive 1x. Or in other words, just plain old x, right? Okay, and what's negative 3 times 2? Negative 6 is right. Negative 6. Okay, now do this one. Okay, combine your like terms here. What do you get? You get x. You get x. So what is f of negative 1 of x? It equals x right there. It equals x. Okay? So to do this second one, you're going to take this, right, and put it into this, right? Okay, so you're going to go and take, okay, negative 1/3, right? And then x, right, which is 6 minus 3x. Okay, and then what? Plus 2, right? Like that. Okay, so now what's the next thing we're going to do? Distribute the negative 1/3, right? Okay, so distribute the negative 1/3 like this, right? Okay. Okay, so what's negative 1/3 times 6? Okay, negative 2. What's negative 1/3 times negative 3x? 1x, yeah. Positive 1x or just positive x. And then what? Plus 2, right? Okay, combine your like terms, what do you get? You get x. Okay? Alright, so here's what you just found out. F of negative 1 of f of x equals x. Okay? Make sure it shows a little bit. Okay, so these two guys are equal. Okay, we can say a r inverse. It goes away now. Here, we'll make it an a r. There you go. A r inverse is 0. Let's smile instead. How are you doing? Okay. All right. So let's give this a go. All right. So did you guys get? All right. Did you guys get this? For number 1. Okay. So everybody's good with that for number 1? All's good? No questions? All right. Pretty good. All right. All right. Did you get this for number 2? Yes. Everybody's good? Everybody feels good about this?
Okay, so you see this part of the test ought to be really simple. It's like, oh my gosh, take out the calculator, graph it, tell me the domain and the range, right? That's it. Nothing to it, right? All good so far. Any questions? All right, good, good. All right, now I'm gonna. All right, here you go. All right, so for number 5, then this is what you guys should have gotten. Something that looks like this. Here he goes. Is everybody good? Everybody's getting this? All's good? Okay, that'll be enough there. Turn that off.
Okay. Yeah, so everybody's good so far? Everybody getting that? Okay, fantastic. Great, great. Okay, all right, so there's that. Now let's go to the second part then. Once you got that down, let's go to the second part. Now we're going to do domain and range. Okay, so what's the domain? Remember, the whole graph. What's the domain of the whole graph? Negative infinity, positive infinity, curvy, curvy is right. It's double and straight. You got it. Negative infinity, positive infinity, curvy, curvy is right. Okay, you got that then. All right, now here comes the tricky one. What's the range? Negative infinity, 5. Okay, negative infinity, 5, and then what? Curvy, curvy. Okay, so everybody good with that? Okay, all good? No questions? Okay, let me tell you something. You missed the second one. You got it all. Okay, all right, now look, watch this for a second. This is a trick, okay? Watch. Where do I go to? Negative infinity, right? I go up to right here. Stop. That's what? 0. That's 0, right? Then look, what's between 0 and 1? There's a gap. There's nothing there between 0 and 1. It's a trick. There's nothing there. Okay? Then suddenly, whoop, I'm going again. There's 1. And I go all the way up to 5. Stop. Okay? So you see, this is a trick question, okay? You got 2 ranges you have to do. You got 2 ranges. Okay, so this is not the answer. Okay, 2 ranges. So the first range goes from where? From negative infinity up to 0. Is it curvy or straight at 0? Curvy at 0. The second range starts at 1, right? And is it a curvy or straight at 1? It's a straight, right? It's not curved at 1, it's straight at 1. Good. You can fall for that. It's a straight at 1. And it goes up to 5 where it's a curvy. Okay, very good. Where's the curvy? Okay. All right, now here's the thing. Between these 2 things, here's what you write down. You write down 1 or 2 things. You can write this down, which you've seen this before, a U, okay, which means union. Okay, union means the 2 together. But the second thing you can, if you can't remember the union symbol, is you just write the word and. Okay, so it's this and this are the range, right? You got to put something between the 2 guys, okay? All right, there we go. Okay, all right, so just go add those 2 guys together. What do you get? What's it now? All right, is everybody getting 6x plus 3? Very good, try it. That's the answer. See, that's easy. Oh my gosh, I can do that. 6x plus 3. Unless you make a careless error, you should be able to do this. All right, look at the number 8. H of t plus g of t. So what's h plus g of t? Okay, t squared plus t plus 3 is perfect. You got it. T squared plus t plus 3 is exactly right. That's the answer. Good job. You got it. Everybody else see what you said. Once again, all this is combining like terms. Okay, so we're good on those 2? All right, let's move on to the next part. Okay, now here's number 9. Now these are the subtraction ones, right? So here's f of x and g of x. Okay, we then want to know what's f minus g of x. Now remember what I showed you in class. The smart thing to do is write f of x first, right? Because that's the first one. And then minus the g of x second. Okay, now what is it you have to do? Distribute the negative, right? And that's the thing, because students that don't do this, then they sometimes they fall for this. Okay, so distribute. So I should get this: x cubed plus 2x, and then what? Negative 3x, and then positive. Okay, now combine your like terms together. What do you get? X cubed. Okay, x cubed minus x plus 5. You got it. There's your answer right there. You're good. You got it. You're pretty good there. We're going to go to the next one. All right, now here's the same sort of thing. Here's g of a and h of a, right? And they want to know what's g of a minus h of a. Okay, so once again, just write it down. G of a is first. Here's that. Okay, minus h of a is second. There's that, right? Okay, now what are you going to do next? Distribute the negative, right? So go distribute the negative. Here we go. Distribute, right? So you get a cubed plus 2a, and then what? Negative 3a, and then negative 2, right? Okay, now combine your like terms. So what are you going to get? A cubed minus a minus 2. That's right. You got it. There's your answer. You're pretty good there. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, well, that's what we did earlier. We don't do that. Okay, all right, now here we got this one. Okay, so we got g of x and f of x, right? And we're doing g times f of x. Okay, now remind me, what is it you have to use here? Okay, now FOIL's good, but once again, I'm going to just keep telling you this. I'm really pro box method only because of this. Because it's something I know is going to happen later that you don't, and FOIL, you can't use FOIL that you don't use box on it. So that's why I keep showing you the box. But FOIL is fine if that's what you like to do. You can use your FOIL, okay? I'm going to go use box here, okay? So here we go. Here's g of x. Here's f of x. Okay, let's put it in the parts of the box, okay? So how much is 4x times x squared? 4x cubed, right, 4x cubed. Okay, how much is 4x times negative 2? Negative 8x. Okay, how much is negative 5 times x squared? Negative 5x squared. And how much is negative 5 times negative 2? Positive 10. Very good. Okay, now combine your like terms. You see any like terms there? There are no like terms, right? So then the answer is going to be what? 4x cubed, right? Minus 5x squared. Minus 8x. And plus 10. You got it. There's your answer right there. You got it.